Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the new video, and today we are doing RLC. Why? Because a lot of people are talking about it and we want to see what's all the hype about. Well, actually it's not very big hype about it because right now it's actually in some kind of dump, but it has been going up. And you know, once I start checking it out, this is a really nice trading coin, really nice, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so before we start the video, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these kind of videos. Now that that's said, now we can move on. So RLC. A lot of people on certain Japanese anime underground forum are talking about it. So let's see what's all the hype about. Now, I understand why people are talking about it. Look at this. The pumps are insane. That's 9x. Every pump is like, that's 4x. That's 5x. This is 10x. Like every pump is really huge, and I understand why people love this coin. So I don't think this is gonna go away anytime soon. People are still gonna use it at least for trading, if not for the tech. So, and by the way, I don't know what the coin is about, and that's not what matters here. Here we only look at the technicals and see which direction the coin is gonna go. Okay, or the token, whatever you want to call it. Now this thing has really some really nice lines. Like this is some kind of support down here. Sorry, that's my that's the baby. I cannot do anything about it. Baby does stuff. Now look at this. 1, 2. This Corona dump over here. Actually, this was double bottom here. I think this was actually the start of the bull run on all the coins, not just this one. This is some kind of a bottom, and look at this. This line over here, they're just beautiful. Let me use a horizontal line, like something like this. See how it was a resistance, then it went above it, then used as a support, then went below it, resistance, and then broke above it. Now using it back at a support. So we are actually down at the support line, and we are actually looking like we are gonna hold it. So that's good news. That has to be good news. You're holding a long-term support line. If you break below this line over here, let's try to get a better line for this. Let's go on the monthly and see if we can put it somewhere nicer, somewhere maybe up here, maybe down there. Yeah, I think this is more correct line, something like this. Let me see on the weekly, because it was holding this area here. Yeah, it's in this area. Okay, we're just gonna see it's not a line, it's an area right now, and it's like, I think it's somewhere below, like something from here to maybe down there, something like this. That's the area of support right now, around between 0.7 and 0.8, somewhere there. That's the big kahuna, the big line of support. So watch that out. Now this thing has a lot of nice lines. You can play around this all day long. Like it's super fun. All kinds of fancy line. It just and this stop over here, it corresponds to this top over here, and then you got this support line here, and this bottom here corresponds to this bottom here, all of these bottoms here, and it's just kind of beautiful thing to watch at. Look at this. It's almost symmetrical in their nature. So that's something. So the question, of course, comes back to like what's happening now. Well, we are hitting some kind of support on several lines, not just one line. The first one is the big kahuna line, the big mama, the big thing, the big area, right? That's the one line. That's the second line. Now the problem with and also here down there on the MACD, this is the weekly MACD. Yeah, the lines are actually they are diverging again. That means that we are still in a downtrend, but this can change pretty quickly, and we can start converging and going up direction. So don't take MACD in too much consideration right now. But let's have it open just right now. The RSI we can look at later. What we're gonna look at right now is the moving average, and moving averages are terrible, especially on the daily. Let's remove this line over here. I'm gonna show you the moving averages on the RLC. Terrible, man. You cannot watch this. You cannot look at this, man. The purple line, that's the 200 moving average. It just doesn't respect it at all. Like it just like bam. Like here it respects a bit, but yeah, there is no respect for the 200 moving average. Now it might find some kind of respect over here, but it dropped down, it went back, now it's below 200 moving average. Moving average is 200 moving average. That's why this thing is so volatile, because it just pumps so much down that you cannot look at it on the daily chart. 4 hourly is insane. You cannot get anything out of 4 hourly. I don't think you can get anything out. Look at this. There's nothing you can get out of 4 hourly. Maybe these runs something like that, but we're gonna look at on weekly. On weekly, at least we get some kind of a direction of what's happening, like because the moving averages are starting to get, and on the week, on the monthly also. So let's start on the monthly and look at the monthly. You can see this is the 20 moving average on the monthly. We were trending below it, we went above it, we went below, then got the bullish engulfing candle, went right back above it. Corona times pulled us back. That's why I'm saying before the Corona times, I think everything was actually started to pump around New Year, somewhere. I think it was here, January. Yeah, so yeah, before the Corona times, everything started to pump, and that was actually the start of the bull run. And then the Corona came and then pushed everything back down. That's why we got this huge pumps on the Corona times. Like here we got the 13x, right? So huge pumps after Corona times, because we were not actually supposed to get the Corona, and once we got Corona, then the prices had to get back to where they were actually going. We were going upside direction. Anyways, we are bullish now on the monthly, because the monthly on the monthly we are above 20 moving average. We held that support hour here on 20 moving average, so not much to say there than that we are bullish. This is the 10 moving average, I think. Yeah, it's 10 moving average. It holds even the 10 moving average up here, so that's something that might be some kind of lowest point right now. The MACD on the monthly, it looks like it's converging, so it just broke the 0 line here on the signal, right over here on signal. So can pull out the rabbit out of the hat right there. Let's go down to the weekly. On the weekly, that's 20, 50 and a 100 moving average. They are as they should be. Now what you can see here is that price did a really big pump, and I understand now why everybody's talking about RLC, because it did 13x, right? From the bottom to top did 13x. A lot of people got a lot of money. And even the small pumps, man, even the small pumps are really profitable. That's like 75%. In two weeks, that's 80%. It can pump once it starts. This thing starts pumping. It pumps really hard. It pumps really hard. So basically, right now we are below the 20 moving average, but we are holding the 50 moving average. So if this is a dump, this is the correction, and this is some kind of 71% correction. It can go more down, yes, but we have this insane support line over here at 0.9 or 0.8, or wherever you want to draw it. Let's say it's at 0.80, something like this. Maybe this touches here, touches there. Yeah, that's nice. 0.9. Let's say 0.9, just to have it like. Nah, that's too high up, man. That's too high up. 85. Whatever. It's not important, man. It's not important. Yeah, no, sorry, I was watching this number over here, 0.87, something like. So we are at some kind of support line right now, some kind of support line between the 20 and 50 moving average. Right now, the 50 and 20 moving average, they are pushing the price into a corner, and it's gonna have to choose the side up or down. And right now, since everything is the bull market, everything is saying we're gonna go up. Everything is saying we're gonna move further up. The thing that can push the price down to the maybe even the 100 moving average or even lower is the next dump with Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is doing something that it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to have 30% correction, but it didn't. So right now the Bitcoin is actually going upwards, and we are actually bullish on Bitcoin. But so if we are bullish on Bitcoin and Bitcoin continues doing what it wants to do, there's a big chance that this is going to actually go up above the 20 moving average. So what you want to watch now is, number one, you want to watch that it keeps above the 50 moving average and keeps above this line, hopefully as long as it can, right? This on the weekly, not on the daily. On daily, too short time frames, too much happening. We're just gonna look on the weekly and look at this as a long-term hold. Okay, so also don't do leverage on this coin. You do your trades, I do my trades, all that shebang, but don't do leverage on this because it's really volatile and it will really F you up if you try to do something crazy and not sure what you're doing. Now, on the other hand, it can be very profitable. To be really bullish on this, we have to get back above the 20 moving average. If we get above 20 moving average, 1.08 or something like that, really bullish. But as long as we are keeping support on the 50 moving average, we are not bearish. Okay, if we start breaking the 50 and going down to the 100 or something like that, we start being bearish, and if we break the 100, we are really bearish. But I don't think that that will happen any time soon. So that's it for the RLC. Also, let's see the MACD and RLC. It's still diverging. I said that there's not much to pick out. The weekly RSI is nice on the RLC because it keeps on kind of going upslope direction here as well, some kind of upslope direction. 1, 2, 3. So not quite sure. This was a big divergence here. Price went up, RSI went down, and then you got this big correction down to the 50 moving average. So are we at the support now? I believe we are actually at the support now. And if Bitcoin doesn't do anything crazy, even if it just goes sideways, I think they can, and this will eventually pump above the 20 moving average. Exactly when, I cannot tell you. This all on the weekly chart. Hard kind of to break, but it looks kind of good because we are above this line over here. This was the most important line. And we are above that line. We are holding it actually at the support. So if this is to go further higher up, this is actually the best time to buy. Not a financial advice. You do your trades, I'll do my trades. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I think it's interesting token, interesting coin to look at. A lot. I understand now why people are talking about it, because the pumps and dumps are really hard. So if you know anything about technical analysis and you know what you're doing, this can be a really profitable coin. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one. Pretty interesting. Thanks for watching. Come back, watch more videos. Tomorrow more videos. From now on we're doing 2-3 videos a day, because why not? Okay, have fun. Bye bye.